Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. Our squad fired up as we approach kickoff. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. It's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Hunter. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarter.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. And the Columbus first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Azeez Ojulari. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Isaac Taslav. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Black Knights will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Pioneers offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Ready, break! Ready! On the ground, it's Hunter to get it going. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 more yards from him there and another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught. Gage Larvigan. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Memphis.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ready? A 1st down. It's Hunter. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Memphis.
Get it. 19, go. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range. Do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Black Knights offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now here's a keeper on his own read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 19.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. All even on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got his man complete. That's to Slot. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. To break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain there of 21. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 11-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
This one's off the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's in. Brent Alcantara. Touchdown Columbus. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
With the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Black Knights take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Pioneers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. From the 6. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. pickup of 21 on that connection. That's enough for a first down.
Yes, it's really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league, Mike. These slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Pioneers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Black Knights offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Azeez Ojulari working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. The Pioneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10.
Got ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
On the ground, here's Hunter. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And that will be a first down.
23 yards. First down, Pioneers.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Hold it ready.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Gotta be lying.
LaFly, get this one complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Memphis first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Memphis. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Black Knights offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Gets it away quickly and is caught. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
And the Columbus first
They'll come
down.
up here 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So the move is for the field goal unit here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Black Knights offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for
a gain of 16 yards. That's enough for a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
A toss, and here's Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Pioneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. they'll run for it with Hunter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Pioneers sending out their punt team as he'll punt it away for the second time. A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Black Knights offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Hold it ready.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on.
They'll go again here with Hunter. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pioneers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The butt kick is good. And the Pioneers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Black Knights offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Pioneers offense about ready to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He's got a man. It's Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
A gain there of 15. And that will be a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Back to 60, back to 60.
On the handoff, here is Hunter. Flying through inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready, ready.
Hunter again. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
We'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Black Knights offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now they'll pitch it out here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. That's enough for a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Second and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Hunter. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Yr2 on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
On the go.
Here's second and 6.
Come on. Hey. Gotta be lying.
From the gun, a run with Hunter. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
An 8-yard pickup.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Hold it ready. Let's go now. 70 Timber Wolf.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Tyler Lacey in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, the chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat to run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Black Knights offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Let's go now. 70, take over.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, He tries to fit that one in there anyway.
Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
First down, Pioneers.
Here we go. Run throw 80.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 3.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Black Knights. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Extra point attempt to come here. He knocks it through. And the Black Knights are able to edge a bit closer.
Black Knights 20. Mitch Wisnowski set to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Pioneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession, and certainly some optimism that this is the end. This is the week they're going to put it all together and end that long losing streak. They are not home yet. They are in control here in the 4th. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. This is Hunter. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. First and 10.
46-yard line.
A run with Hunter. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Hawk 7, go!
Inside give to Hunter. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for our visitors. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation